Hola, bienvenidos.
Welcome to beautiful Guadalajara.
Buenos dias, good morning country collectors. Today we are going to be exploring Jalisco's capital and Mexico's second largest city, Guadalajara.
We've been here for a little over a week and we have just been blown away. We can't wait to show you why we're falling in love with this beautiful city, but first,
make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any of our future adventures.
Let's get started. I am so excited because the first thing we're doing today is eating. We're going to be starting out with the Guadalajaran specialty known as the Torta Ahogadas.
We have been dying to try this ever since hearing about it from our friends, the Guevara family.
Hey guys!
Hey guys! So without further ado, let's head in and see what it's all about. Francisco just prepared this for us and it looks so good. Torta Ahogada means drowned sandwich because it is smothered with tomato sauce, which is more mild, or the spicy chile de arbol sauce. It's made with virote bread, which is only made here in Jalisco, and then he put some beans on it, chopped up some carnitas, and added some onions. I'm drooling and I know Adam is too.
Yes, please.
Let's jump in.
Wow, the special thing about this bread is that it's very crunchy, but because of the sauce, it just soaks it up like a sponge. It's so nice and soft right now. I can't wait to taste this.
Oh, I could hear the bite.
Wow. The spice is absolutely perfect. It's a little soggy, but in the best kind of way. That meat has so much flavor to it. You can ahogada me and tortas any day.
According to local lore, the torta ahogada was made by accident when a street vendor dropped a sandwich into salsa and the customer said, "You drowned my sandwich, but you know, I want to try it that way," and they absolutely loved it. Some of the best things are made by mistake, and honestly here, I know this is our first and only one, but the mix between sweet with the tomato sauce and the spicy with the chile was absolutely delicious. We definitely recommend coming down to El Ahoga Centro and seeing Francisco and the team when you're in Guadalajara. All right, well, we have a lot more to do today, so let's hit the streets.
Safety first, look both ways, peoples.
And as we're passing all of these stores, I'm about to pop in and get a long sleeve. It is chilly.
Remember, we're up at 1,500 meters. That's almost a mile high. So during the day, it can be in the 70s or 80s, but at night and early morning, it can be in the 40s or 50s. So make sure to bring a little something to keep you warm.
And make sure to hydrate because we are at altitude.
Good point, babe.
Like we said earlier, Guadalajara is the second largest city in all of Mexico with a population just over 1.5 million. It is one of the 8 cities that make up the larger metropolitan area that has a population over 5.3 million. But the craziest number is the amount of neighborhoods here. There are over 2,000.
And today we're going to all of them.
No, we're not. Don't listen to him. Today we are going to focus on just 2 of those, starting here in Centro Historico, Guadalajara's historical center, where you can find the majority of the attractions.
Behind me here is probably the most iconic building in the entire city, the Guadalajara Cathedral. It was built in 1618 in the Spanish Renaissance style and has neo-Gothic spires. It is absolutely magnificent. You should definitely stop by here and snap some photos.
Surrounding the cathedral are 3 plazas: Plaza Guadalajara, Plaza de Armas, and Plaza de la Liberación. We are here in Plaza de Guadalajara, which, as you can see, has the best view of the cathedral.
You can probably already tell how beautiful this city is. Let's head over to Plaza de Armas and see some more.
That was pretty cool.
I mean, could this be more magical? Welcome to the Plaza de Armas. Right behind me here, you can see this gazebo. We were here the other night and there was actually an orchestra performing here. This city is so filled with music and beauty. It is just absolutely blowing our minds.
To the east of Plaza de Armas, you can find the Municipal Palace. You can pop in and take a free tour, learn a bit about Jalisco's history, as well as admire the famed murals of Mexican muralist Jose Clemente Orozco. Before we head to the next plaza, let's check out one of the many monuments here in the city. Come with us. behind me here is the Rotunda. This mausoleum contains 98 urns with the remains of famous men and women from the state of Jalisco who have effected positive change here. Surrounding the Rotunda are statues of these heroes. It's just such a nice place to come and take a break in the city. And it looks like right at the Rotunda, this is where Tapatio Tours leaves from. This is a hop-on, hop-off bus. They have 4 different routes around the city.
One of the cool things about Guadalajara is that it is a perfect mix of new and old. Behind me here, you can see a carriage. They have 2 options here, horse-drawn and 100% electric. We spoke to a gentleman the other day who said he can take you around the city for 1 hour for 500 pesos or $25. You should definitely check this out if you're here. And something I've never understood about horse-drawn carriages is, how do the horses hold the pencils in their hooves?
What are you talking about?
A horse-drawn carriage? Come on, babe.
Oh my God. And look at this one, it looks like Cinderella's carriage. Right behind us here are banners signifying the 480th anniversary of Guadalajara.
No wonder there is so much history here.
We're so glad you're here with us. Wow, and what is that? There's even a tree coming out of the top of it.
This is so cool. This is exactly what we were talking about. While you're walking around the city, keep those peepers peeping, people, for beautiful copper statues like this. Otherwise, they might get taken for granted.
Oh my God. And it looks like you can even go up to the top here.
It's so cool.
Yeah, that is. I really like this, and you can see where all the hands have touched the nose here. The oxidation has rubbed off.
No picking the nose, people. No picking the nose. Are you listening to me?
No, remember I have selective hearing.
You guys heard it. She said it.
Right next to the Rotunda is the Regional Museum of Guadalajara. It's a really nice stop. You can pop in and admire the art, architecture, and learn some history of this region, and also come face to face with a mammoth. It is absolutely incredible. One thing to know, all the information is in Spanish, so if you don't have a good grasp on the language, it might be a little difficult to understand. All right, let's head to the next plaza.
Behind the cathedral is the Plaza de la Liberacion. It is absolutely stunning here. It's where you're gonna find the Guadalajara sign. It was so nice, they named it twice. We definitely recommend you stopping here and grabbing a photo if you have a chance. Behind me here is the Historical Theater, where you can still go and see a symphony orchestra. Right next door is a restaurant that is supposed to have some delicious pizza. Unfortunately, we don't have time to go and get any right now, but we are gonna take you to the next plaza. Come with us. This guy right here is playing the violin, and it is absolutely beautiful. It seems like every corner we turn, there's mariachi, there's someone playing a clarinet, the violin. This city has so much to offer. You have got to come here and check it out.
And if you're enjoying the day so far, please drop a comment, leave a little Mexican flag emoji. We would love to hear from you.
Wow, the architecture is just so gorgeous everywhere you turn down here.
I know, it's like every corner there's something else to find. And it's really nice too, all around the city they have these directional signs and also some information about the buildings and the monuments. Since we've been in Mexico, we have noticed that the flavor strawberry is very popular, and more so here in Guadalajara. Like, we saw horchata and it was mixed with strawberry. That was the first time ever. And now we are seeing this at a soft serve ice cream combination, vanilla and strawberry. I know we all need a little pick-me-up right now, so let's get some. And she even put some chocolate on top. Look at that. Wow.
I don't know about you, but I am super excited about this chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla.
I think it's Neapolitan, right?
Wow. It's really strawberry-y.
And it was just 20 pesos, which is $1.
With this really cool cone that has chocolate and nuts on it.
All the little things in life.
Ooh. I just walked away for a second and I came back and all the chocolate's gone.
You snooze, you lose.
I'll remember that.
We are on Calle Morelos right now, heading down to that building you can see on the horizon. There's a lot of restaurants and shops, boutiques down here.
I just want to say this fountain is a little inappropriate, so you might want to avert your eyes.
Oh yeah, I see a little boy peeing. And we have been seeing lions all over the city, so we just asked.
Turns out they are the symbol of the city. They are powerful and majestic, just like Guadalajara.
Welcome to Plaza Tapatia. Here you are gonna find a lot of street vendors as well as this beautiful monument. There is also a water feature that runs down the center to Hospicio Cabanas, which is one of Guadalajara's most notable attractions.
Directly across from the monument are steps that lead to the largest market in Latin America, Mercado San Juan de Dios. It is absolutely huge. We did an entire video about it. We'll link it in the description down below. Let's keep going. Check out the bobage on this one.
That's for you, Sammy.
This artist that we're looking at right now was actually in our Puerto Vallarta video. It's so exciting. I really like this stuff.
And while we're here, we wanted to give a heartfelt thank you to our new patrons,
Mike, Diane,
Megan, and Sylvia. Thank you so much for your contributions.
From the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate you. You really do help to make all of this possible.
We're so happy to have you as part of our Patreon family. If you want to join our growing community, we'll leave the link in the description below. This World Heritage Site is one of the oldest and largest hospital complexes in the Americas. It served as an orphanage from 1810 up until 1980. This site is now home to a museum that showcases traditional and modern Mexican art. And something to remember, it is free on Tuesdays, and today is Tuesday, so let's pop in.
Oh.
Wow.
Yet again, another impressive thing here in Guadalajara.
And what's really nice here is they offer the information in Spanish, English, and also in sign language. One of the main reasons people come here is to see more of the Mexican artwork by Jose Clemente Orozco, the same Mexican muralist we showed you earlier. We just took a peek in here and it looks incredible. Come check it out with us.
Just the sheer size of this work is so impressive. It is dark and gripping. The topics are just, they're so human, and I really appreciate it. This place is absolutely huge.
Yeah, you could definitely spend a couple of hours here just admiring the art and the architecture, but I know someone is getting hungry.
Me.
I am too, so come with us as we go try one of Guadalajara's other favorites, Karne and Jugo. We'll see you there. Jinx.
Welcome to Karne Garibaldi.
Not only are they supposed to have some of the best carne and Jugo, but we also learned that they hold the Guinness World Record for fastest service. Waiters laying down a full menu in 13.5 seconds.
Now that's what I call fast food.
Let's head in and check it out. Woohoo, so excited. They've even got security at the door here. You know it's serious.
Sí. Gracias.
So as you see, I just ordered and oh my god, that's crazy. Okay, literally, you saw I just ordered and I started it and it was like 13 seconds, like on the dot. That is absolutely insane. We are really close to the kitchen, so I'm sure that's why it was super quick, but yeah, like Adam said, this is fast food.
Amen.
Wow.
I am so excited about this. We're talking about flank steak that is cooked and served in its own juices. Then they add whole beans and crispy bacon. It also comes with some accoutrement, and they give you the option of getting your fresh tortillas regular or cooked in pork fat. We went with the pork fat. Ooh, look at that juice. Throw in some onion, a little lime, a pinch of cilantro. Wow, let's jump into this. Check this out. The juice is just,
It looks truly amazing.
That is the juiciest meat I think I've ever had. It's literally dripping out of this. The raw onions give it a great texture, and that cilantro just kicks the flavor up a notch. This reminds me of my Torta Ahogada from before. Look at that. Ma'am, I'm gonna take a little sip.
Oh, stop.
I'm gonna finish that off. Wow, that was a delicious meal, and I am stuffed.
Wait, what? I feel like that's the first time I've ever heard you say
She's
that.
so funny.
We were just talking, and all of the food today, if you've noticed, it's been drowned.
Even our ice cream was drowned in chocolate, and I feel like I could go for one of those right now.
You just said you were stuffed.
There's always room for dessert. Am I not right, people?
Okay. Well, what do you say we go take a walk some of this off? We are gonna head to our second neighborhood, Colonia Americana. That is where we're staying, and it is beautiful, so come along.
Colonia Americana is located just to the west of the historical district and is one of the trendiest neighborhoods in the entire city.
It's really cool, and here in this neighborhood you'll see a lot of European style mansions. There's tree-lined avenues, restaurants, cafes, and galleries.
It's really nice. They even have some outdoor art shows that are going on that the city makes.
And a couple places we recommend checking out here are the Templo Expiatorio. It's an impressive historic church that took 75 years to build.
It's really cool. And where we are right now, Avenida Chapultepec. This is actually the epicenter of all the action that goes on in this neighborhood. There is a walking pedestrian road that goes straight down the middle of the traffic. Another very cool thing is on Sundays, they shut down the southbound traffic and open it to pedestrian recreation, which is definitely worth coming down and checking out.
It's a great place to come down and get some exercise and enjoy the art, the statues, and the fountains.
Check it out, even the Domino's is in a colonial building.
We have just walked a couple blocks from that avenue, and as you can hear,
it is a totally different world down here. It is much quieter, peaceful. It's really nice.
I think that this neighborhood is a great place to stay when you're coming to Guadalajara. Not only is it very peaceful, like Adam said, but we also feel very safe here, and that is something we want to touch on. Before coming here, we had been warned to be wary by some who had some not so pleasant experiences here, but let me tell you, all of our experiences have been very positive so far.
Is there trash? Absolutely. Are there homeless people or graffiti? Yeah, for sure. But what big cities in the world don't have stuff like that? All you need to do is keep your wits about you, be safe, and just look a little bit past that, and you are in for such a treat.
Yes, as you can see by everything we showed you today, we definitely recommend heading here. We are staying right up here. Unfortunately, our room is a bit messy, but fortunately, we took some video when we first got here. We found this on Airbnb for $32 a night, and we are really enjoying it. It has two big, comfortable beds, a TV, air conditioning, and I made a Google map of all of the places we went today. I will put it in the description below.
What a city, and what a wonderful day.
I know it was a lot of information, but we hope that when you come here, if you come here, that you'll be prepared, and if you were just watching, that you enjoyed it. We are so glad you came along.
It would have been nowhere near as much fun if you hadn't been here with us.
It is so true, and we mean that from our hearts every single time. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe,
and don't forget to ling the bell.
But stick around, there's a lot more fun coming. The other day we did something that we think would just complete a trip here to Guadalajara, and that is coming to a local football match. We are here at Estadio Jalisco, and wow, people are excited, and so are we stick with us to watch some of the game, but we will see you next time. Adios.